Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and I'm here at the Manitoba Legislative Building where there's another annual Christmas gathering where there's an open house where politicians apparently speak to the people. I've been told I'm not allowed to film, so we'll see how that goes.
They're taking pictures, no video.
Yeah, we're taking pictures.
Okay,
just get one hand it to her. Okay. That's okay. Mr. Selinger. Mr. Selinger.
How you
good to see you again.
It's again. Every time I say
yeah.
it.
Now, I have one question for you today, and that is Grand Chief Derek Nepinak. Hey, don't touch the camera. This doesn't look good online, trust me. Grand Chief Derek Nepinak and people like Honourable Justice Murray Sinclair have said that there is financial incentive to take away children through CFS. Hey, get your hands off of him. Get your hands off of him. Well, get away. Come on, that's ridiculous. Now, why is it that there is financial incentive to take children away through CFS, and what are you doing to do about it?
We're entering into customary care with the support of all the Grand Chiefs and all the leaders, and it's an approach that keeps kids with their families in the community.
Okay, well, we're looking at a lot of money being made off of this industry, and this is children. This is the lives of children that are at stake here. We're looking at about 60% homeless rate from people coming out of CFS. I mean, this is insane. 90% of the children in care are First Nations, and only about 11.1% of the province's population is First Nations. So obviously there's a target on First Nations people's heads, and they want to know from you why it is that 90% of the children
That's why we're working with them to go to a customary care system.
But you keep saying you're working with them. But
that's what we're doing. That's why they came out to support our new legislation on that.
Customary care, but why are you taking away that many children in the first place?
Again, some of those children are in voluntary care, some are in involuntary care. First priority is always safe children, and we want them with their families and their
Voluntary
communities.
care is absolutely fine, but we're talking about children that because their families aren't rich enough, they're getting taken away and put in families where they're not culturally...
That's why we're working with them on a culturally appropriate model called customary care.
Okay, well, I would say stop taking so many kids away. CFS are fired.
Thanks. Merry
CFS
Christmas.
are fired. Merry Christmas, yeah. Those kids aren't having a very Merry Christmas, Mr. Selinger. Keep filming.
Okay, because this has been a year since I've talked to you, and as I mentioned to you a year ago, CFS falsely accused my family of wrongdoing. I'm a whistleblower. My child was charged. I was charged. My husband was charged. The charges were stayed. We're good, law-abiding citizens. We've all had mugshots, fingerprints taken. I was arrested and thrown in jail for 9 days for whistleblowing, sir. And our family went bankrupt with what the CFS system did to us. I never had a child apprehended. I was a foster parent reporting abuse and crimes from social workers sending their children back to homes where they were being abused in every single way. And now we've lost everything. So, and I keep getting the runaround that phone this person, phone this person, phone this person. And I want to know who's going to give me justice.
Well, like I said, you can always take it to the Children's Advocate if you don't feel...
The Children's Advocate is in the pocket of the government.
No, they're not.
The Ombudsman does not...
Both the Children's Advocate and the Ombudsman don't report to the government. They report to the legislature.
Mr. Selinger, do you understand that my 12-year-old son is an innocent baby, and CFS not only did they charge him with a crime he could not possibly have committed, they tried to put him in the child abuse registry, and he had to get psychological help for over a year. We had to pay for that help. We had to put our house up on the market, and we lost everything. And we are innocent people, sir.
Yeah, and if you want to talk to the Children's Advocate about it, you can.
They're not. I want to talk to the Justice Department. I want my money back. I want my records expunged. I'm innocent, sir. I have never broken the law in my life. My child's 12 years old, and CFS is trying to put his name in the child abuse registry.
And the person that can help you with that is the Children's Advocate.
No, the judge said, no, we're not going to do this. Excuse me, I'm speaking. So basically, all I'm trying to say to you, sir, is I want someone from outside of the province to look into these issues because nobody here listens to us that does anything for us.
Can we start by getting your name and contact information so I can just take you to
Just like last year, you've heard this all before. I have, and I don't know, I've been asking you since 2010.
I met someone last year.
Well, no, he keeps changing the staff. And just, and like last year, you're just going to talk to my staff. But you killed my son, you know, and you're not admitting to it.
I want your word that you're going to
Okay, let's go. Thank you.
We're just going to get you.
This is about children.
So we got some confrontations in. We talked to a lot of NDP personnel, not exactly public servants, as you could plainly see, with them waving their hands in the camera and telling us not to film. They said that we couldn't legally film in here. Well, we tested that and we certainly could. So, Wendy, Marty, how do you think today went?
I think it went great. The only thing that I have a problem with, as per usual, is we didn't get any answers. And of course we didn't expect any. But we just want you people out there to see how your typical politician behaves when they do not have a script in front of them or a lackey to talk for them. This is Wendy from CFS You're Fired and World Alternative Media. Marty.
How do you think
One of the rare opportunities to touch flesh with our politicians, and of course they ran away with a lot of this going on. Yeah, there's no answers. They hate us. They just want your vote.
Yep.
And we'll see you next year.
Isn't it funny though that we call this an open house and we're in a public building like the Manitoba Legislative Building full of so-called public servants, and we get one day a year for an open house? Isn't that just interesting? Well, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. This is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth.